So Dylan, what are we eating here?
We're eating my famous.
Wait, let's just go a little close. Show
Yeah, get up in there. Show 'em.
Oh, yeah.
Look at that. Oh my gosh. Just
yeah. So you've been perfecting this recipe, right?
because I love pasta, so kind of like a guilty pleasure. But this pasta is pretty good. It's getting there. But I started to add more spice because I wanted more spice in my food, and I found this awesome olive oil. There's like garlic and pepper olive oil, and it has like flecks of them in there. So I add that in with this instead of a butter. And then I just do beans, almond milk, garlic powder, salt and pepper.
There'll be a recipe video once we perfect it.
Once we perfect it, can't be given
but
it
this one's a what? White cheddar.
Pepper jack. Pepper jack. It's the Daiya pepper jack in there as well. I put some of that in there because I'm trying to do it. I haven't done it yet with the nutritional yeast version.
Yeah.
But this one's pretty good.
All right. So vegan update has been, how long has it been now?
It was at the end of March, so April, May, June. Oh, jeez.
April, May, June. Well, no.
April, May, June. Why did I add it? Oh, because I was thinking July.
April, May, June. Dude, it's been like a year.
Dude, it's been a whole year. Wow. No, it's been 3 months. It's been awesome.
Yeah.
I'm feeling great. Feeling great. My acid reflux hasn't been as bad. I still have like random pains like throughout, just because they say it's like residual with acid reflux that the pain can radiate around. They actually say that like sometimes it can be like when people go in and they've had cases where people thought they were having a heart attack, but they were just having acid reflux. Like it could be that painful. So, but yeah, I've been feeling a lot better, and it has been fantastic. I don't even think about it. I don't think about it anymore. I used to be like, oh God, what am I gonna eat? What am I gonna do? But like the more you do it,
It's just gotten easier as you've gone through it.
Yeah, you always find stuff, and if you just start, like someone, I forgot who it was, but I'm sure they're watching this video too. They put in the comments that it's easier if you just integrate the things that you already like normally for food with a vegan version, and then it'll just be easy. So like with the pasta, that was my first thing, because I'm like, I know
Just take your favorite foods.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like you get better as it goes, because then you start doing other things, because you're like, okay, well, what can I try? But it's like your safety go-to, and my safety go-to is the mac and cheese.
Yeah,
so.
I think I got like, it was a Facebook message, I think. Someone said like, you know, I tried this and it was horrible, and I tried this and it was horrible. I was like, I'm so scared to try this. I'm like, well, just stick to like really basic things, and then once you know that like you like those basic things, then try like be a little more adventurous. But like sometimes people will try like really crazy out of this world things. I'm just like, yeah, that sounds gross to me, and I have for like 4 years.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm like, I mean, like your palate definitely changes, and like, I don't know, like, have you noticed that your palate changed a little?
Definitely. I feel like there's things that I would have tried before. I would be like, oh God. But like, I had a vegan pizza the other day. Like one of the Daiya pizzas. I mean, they're not like super healthy for you. I'm not
From like Wegmans or something?
Yeah. They're not like the best for you, but you know what I mean? They're still vegan, and I had to go grocery shopping. So I was like, I'm just gonna get this. And I had it, and I was like, yeah, this tastes like normal pizza. And I gave it to like my sister, and I did like, what is this?
What is
and
this
I'm just like,
technology?
oh, I don't know. But now it tastes, I think now I'm training my brain to make the association when I see it and smell it, that's like the old pizza that I used to eat. You know what I mean? I think that's half the battle, is rewiring your brain to think a certain way about the food you're eating. Because if you make something look presentable like that, you know what I mean? Like
look the same.
Yeah. I mean, like this mac and cheese looks a little different. I mean, it definitely tastes. It has like a graininess because of like the beans. Gritty. But like, I love it though.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I love it. Like I make it all the time as my go-to. But
yeah, and like things don't have to be like exactly like the same for it to still be pretty good.
Exactly.
And like, you know, like the black bean burgers that I've made, like those, it doesn't taste like meat. It just tastes something. It just tastes like something good that you put between bread, which is pretty cool.
Like I remember the first time you showed me, like we went to your, well, you were already at your house, and we mashed up and made black bean burgers. And I was totally gonna be like, I don't know what to expect of this. Like it's gonna be like all like gross and just like whatever. But then we got tomatoes and lettuce, and we grilled them. And I remember when I went to take the bite, I was like, oh, it looks like a burger. And when I went to take the bite, I was like, this tastes just like a burger. Like it really did. Like I was just like confused because I was just like, I don't understand what's going on. But
what's going on with my brain?
yeah, what's happening? But it was basically the same thing except when I had a beef. That was like last year or something.
Was it?
Or a year or two ago. It was like a couple summers ago because I remember you caught. It was no. It was this summer we were doing like the vines and stuff. Remember that vine I made?
The jackfruit.
No, the one where I was like, Craig, I told you to get one thing at the farmer's market. No, the farmer's market, and you came back with the carload of fruits and veggies. I was like, Craig, what did you do? He brought back literally his whole backyard. It was like
Okay, so backstory. There was this. So at the farmer's market that we have, like it's really big. So some of it's actual farmers, and some of it's people who just like buy things in bulk and then sell them. And there was a bunch of like grapes cases of grapes that were like going bad. Like you could like pick through them, pick the good ones, but it was just like too much. Like I wasn't gonna eat it all. So what I ended up doing, Dylan helped me like parse through it and like pick the good stuff, and I put it into.
But how many cases did you bring back, Craig? You didn't give him that.
Oh,
like
at least like 10 somewhere around. Like it was like piled in the back of the car.
He's like, I'm gonna need your help to get the grapes out, and I go, what do you mean like they're grapes? You're not gonna... And then I came out to the car and I knew exactly why.
After a while, like when I was sorting through them, there was like literally so many flies being attracted to it. So I remember there was grapes, cucumbers, and corn. So I put them in grocery bags because I wasn't gonna eat them all. I wasn't planning on eating them anyway. But so I put them in like I think it was like 3 different grocery bags, and then I just like drove up and down Erie Boulevard until I found like a homeless person like holding up like a sign, and then I just like handed them out the window, and he kept saying like, You're sent from heaven, man. And I was like, all right, you're welcome.
Just handing out grapes.
I was like, hey, it's nothing.
I'm the grape man.
I was like, it's nothing that's gonna like keep you full forever, but like, figured it helped.
I remember
instead of going to like a landfill. Like, I mean, some of it went to like my aunt's farm. I was like, hey, can I just dump like a massive amount?
That was
of grapes?
a lot.
It was a lot. She was like, why do you have so many? And then I told her, she's like, oh, okay.
That was great. I remember that because that's when I was like, is this what being a vegan's like? Is literally bringing pounds and pounds of just food home that possibly could.
I saw a bunch of it about to get thrown out, so I was like, I'll help someone get fed. So
yeah, right.
So you got a job like slightly before going vegan, right? So they knew you before going vegan, and then you went vegan. So like, how was that like going vegan while you had the same job?
A lot of people are like, they forget. Like a lot of the times, especially my general manager, and I'm not like offended by it, but like we had Skippy's ice cream come the other day, and so obviously that's ice cream. For anyone that doesn't know Skippy, well, people who are watching
all over.
Yeah, it's an ice cream truck, and they brought the ice cream truck there, and everyone's like, oh, let's go outside and get ice cream, and I'm like, okay, I'll come with. And they're like, you're not gonna get anything? I'm like, oh, nah, and she was like, you're not gonna get anything? Not even. I was like, oh, it's not like I'm trying to lose weight. I can't have dairy or meat. She goes, oh yeah, you're doing that vegan thing.
You're doing that vegan thing.
And then I was like, I didn't know. I tried to look it up to see like what it was, but they had slushies. But I was like, I'm alright. I'm just gonna hold off. I'm just gonna hold off and just not do it. So I felt. I mean, it's like,
whoa,
fireworks. I don't know what they're doing over there, man. But it's weird because I used to, when people would like offer stuff and things that were not vegan, I would get super tempted. I mean, like, there's a bug right around the lines.
Oh, is there?
Yeah. Now he's up there on the mic.
Oh, maybe you can hear him crawling around.
Maybe you can hear him, guys. I used to get really tempted, and I knew I wasn't going to like break and like do it because I keep thinking about how important like my health has been and everything. But it was really hard. I remember there was one time I ordered, before I turned vegan, I ordered this chocolate pizza from this woman because it was like a fundraiser for her son in the office, and I was like, yeah, it's like $20, like I'll do it, like whatever. And then I got the pizza after I had become vegan, and I love chocolate, like I love chocolate. And she just comes over, she's like, here you go, and it has like M&Ms on it, and I'm just like, I was like, if I can resist this, then
I can resist anything.
Yeah, so I resisted that.
You already paid for it.
Yep. So I resisted. I just gave it to someone. I was like, "Happy birthday" or whatever.
Happy
And then a couple weeks later, our senior editor of production at the station, he was retiring, and they got a giant sheet cake that was like tiramisu cake. And I'm like, oh my
And you
god!
love tiramisu.
And I love tiramisu, and I literally had that cake just before I had gone vegan for my birthday, so I knew exactly what it tasted like and how good it was. And I'm just like, everyone's like, you want a slice? I'm like, I can't do it. But now I'm just like, when people offer me, I'm like, oh no, I'm good, thanks though. And I like, it doesn't like, in my head, I'm not like, oh,
I'm missing out.
yeah, like I'm just like, okay, like, and if I ever like have those cravings, which I do every so often, I just go get like, there's this awesome sorbet, like vegan sorbet that my girlfriend's sister showed me, and I had some. It's like a raspberry
Talenti?
one. No, it's different. It was something else. I'll get the name when she shows up. But it's like raspberry sorbet, and then it had just like dark chocolate in it, and it was amazing. So it's like, I don't know, and I feel like desserts.
That's
It's the end of the world.
That's the fire station behind.
Yeah.
Dylan's lucky enough to live right behind a fire station.
Fortunate.
Or in front. I don't know.
It takes them longer than the village to get here. For the people behind us.
Oh, you can hear the village one going off too now.
Right. What was this? Oh, desserts taste sweeter vegan than they do non-vegan. Like I really have noticed that, considering I'm closer to when I started and whatnot. Like it hasn't been that long. Like literally every sweet dessert that I've had, every dessert that I've had, I'm like, I feel like it tastes sweeter than when I had it when I was non-vegan. And it's so, oh my god, it's so good. I don't know, like everything I've had, cookies, the milkshakes, because they have these vegan cookies downtown by like
Recess?
Armory Square. I don't know if it's Recess.
Are they
or
like
something.
really
They're
big?
like they're a new place. I don't know what they're called, but my buddy just shot a commercial for them for the station.
Cool.
And he has stuff, and he's like, dude, they looked so good. And I'm like, I know where I'm going next time I'm downtown. But yeah, I feel like my palate's changed a lot, but it's become more sensitive to certain things. And I crave those things rather than a food item.
Yeah.
So I crave like protein, or I crave sugars, or I crave, you know what I mean? Savory or sweet. So yeah, things have been awesome. I just don't even think about it anymore as like
it's kind of like a habit.
thing. Yeah. But now more and more people, like over like the last 2 weeks, like people that have been watching the channel and whatnot, are like, I watched your review of What the Health, because it just came on Netflix, so so a bunch of people have been going to it, or probably like Googling and looking for that, and like come across your video. But I've had like probably 6 or 7 people comment in one of my photos, and are like, I watched your review of What the Health, and I just thought it was so awesome. And some people are like, you know, it's really either like made me feel more confident that like I can go vegan, or making me stay on track of being vegan. And it's awesome. So like it's been a constant reassurance like of being vegan, and it's like everyone from your channel has been fantastic. So it's been nothing but like a positive experience. Really, there's been literally no downside other than like the immediate cravings when I first started, but then I'm just like, okay, I'll go have some Ben and Jerry's non-dairy. Like I'll have a few bites of that and then I'm fine.
There's so many replacements for like pretty much anything.
Oh my god.
Yep. I think it was funny when you said like a lot of people like forget that you're vegan. Like people forget when I'm at work too. Like they forget that me and my sister are vegan. They're like, oh, do you want to try this? And I'm like, no. Like, like I don't say like, no, I'm vegan. I just go like, oh no, that's okay. They're like, no, really, it's pretty good. I'm like, no, that's all right. And then they're like, oh wait, you're vegan, aren't you? I'm like, yeah. But I think that's a good thing though, because that means like you're not like the annoying vegan that's just like every chance you get, you're just like, by the way, I'm vegan.
Yeah.
You know?
No, not cool.
So like most of the time when people like ask like, hey, do you want this? I just say no, and then like maybe I'll say like, oh no, I already ate. Yeah. And then if they really keep drilling at home, like I can't, I don't eat that.
Yeah.
I'm vegan. Like if after like the 3rd time, that's when like I tell them.
Oh, I had some awesome breakthroughs at work though.
Oh yeah.
Because I bring my food back a lot of the times, and so I'll have lunch with like these group of like people. I remember one time I came back, or I told my coworker like, I'm going home and I'm gonna make the mac and cheese. And she's like, wow, you know, she saw the pictures of it on my Instagram. Plug the Instagram. No, I'm just kidding. And she was like, here, like, bring me back some and I'll try it. And I was like, okay. So I made her some, and she hadn't seen it before. She hadn't well, she saw like the picture, but she didn't like smell it and stuff before. And I brought it back, and she's like, it smells just like normal mac and cheese. I'm like, yup. Like, I was like, there you go. And so she tried it, and I was like totally expecting her to be like, this is, because it is different. Like when you look at it, it looks just like normal mac and cheese, but it definitely tastes different. But like a good, but a good different.
Yeah.
And
still really good.
And she tried it, and she was like, and she like sat for a minute, and she was eating it, and she's like, it's different, but I actually really like it. She's like, she's like, I didn't think that I would enjoy it. And I was like, well, and it makes me happy because I'm not like forcing it, like you too. Like we're never like forcing things on people, but I find that when you have it around more, people are like genuinely like curious about it, and like, so they want to try it. So I've done that, and then I came back with like a fully stocked burrito.
Yep.
With like a spinach wrap with like hash browns in it, rice, black beans. I crumble up like veggie burger in there and stuff. I like it. I like heavy protein, like just so much. And I brought it back, and then I had like melted cheese on top too. And my coworkers were like, "Oh my god, this smells so good!" Like they're literally like, "It smells so good," and I'm like, "Well, it is good." I was like, "It's not like it's just like some fake like I don't know." It's been nothing but great. So.
Yeah, I found, I mean, you probably found too, like the best way to get somebody else to go vegan is not to try to get them to go vegan. It's like to just kind of offer them food or just like show them how fun it is to be vegan, show them how cool it is to be vegan. And like, that's it. Like, I don't tell anybody what they should do. I just like offer them food. If they have questions, like, either of us, like, you know, we could answer them, but like,
I feel like it's a game. I feel like it's a game where you like, you have to find a different way of making what you always known. And then you're like, okay, and then, like I started thinking things, and I don't have to like go look them up. Like I was like, oh, I can substitute this for that.
Learning
like
to veganize.
Yeah. So it's been awesome, and it's been second nature now. Like it's not like I already said this, but it's not like I sit there and I'm like, oh my god, like where am I gonna get my next meal? Like I can't eat anything. Like I get excited to like come home and like make food or find new recipes, and like I looked this one up. I sent it to one of your viewers, little cupcake, what is it? Cupcake Fusion or something.
Oh yeah.
She's awesome. She was really nice. She messaged me. She's like, let me see that recipe. I was like, there you go. Because I forgot, because I got so many likes on the one picture of my mac and cheese that people were like, this can't be real.
This can't be real.
This can't be vegan. But yeah, that first batch, I'll never beat that first batch.
Oh yeah.
God, it was so good, and it was so gooey. It was like that one though, yeah. So I got the consistency down. It's like missing something.
Maybe the nutritional yeast.
I want to try it with that, because you have to do the nutritional yeast and apple cider vinegar. I think it would give it more of a buttery like flavor, which it already has. I mean, there's a good amount in there, so. But dang, that pasta is so filling too. Because I used to be able to eat so much pasta, but like because it's like a bean base, like a bean based pasta. I mean sauce. It sits really heavy in your stomach after you have like a bowl of it. You're just like, you just gotta get tired. But I think it's an awesome combo because you're getting protein from the beans, you're getting the carbs from the pasta, and then you're just getting that soy in there. So.
Carbs, protein, and soy, your three main food groups.